camper for many years, and then I became a staff when I became of age, and the staff included working in some villages at the main camp, and then, you know, really the excitement, well, I shouldn't say that, the excitement was that first year in this one village, which really just, you know, I fell in love with in a new way, with a new intensity, being outdoors in the combination of nature and who I became outside of nature. So it's absolutely healing. It's something that I pursue as much as I can. I think about it all the time. It's one of the most prominent challenges that I've experienced. There have been a number of different challenges, but in doing this work, in a setting like this, being inside all the time. There are times when we go outside, when we have an opportunity to, and discussing with parents and clients and seeing if that's appropriate, if that seems to be, you know, if that might be helpful for that particular situation. But oftentimes we're inside, and there are ways of channeling nature inside, but there's no substitute for fresh air and for, you know, really feeling, smelling, tasting, touching, hearing nature. And I miss it, but, you know, one of the ways in which I sometimes will incorporate some of that is through adventure therapy. Adventure therapy is one modality. There are so many different types of therapy modalities and treatments. So, you know, adventure therapy is not something new. I find that I still think it's really interesting that most people don't know about it, and maybe they know some about it. They didn't realize that they knew more about it. But adventure therapy is, it's an active, experiential form of individual or family therapy. It's active, which means that it involves active participation rather than simply one-on-one, face-to-face talk therapy. There's talking and dialogue going on, obviously, not necessarily every moment. So I have a number of different activities that I will utilize, and sometimes I make up my own. Certain activities will have a pull of sorts. So there will be some type of focus, whether the focus deals with communication and communication challenges, physical space and orientation, boundaries, listening, difficulty with collaboration, issues with, you know, emotional regulation. I try to incorporate, even in my office, in this space, activities that involve challenge. And adventure therapy involves challenge of some sort for children, adolescents, even adults, that people enjoy, that they find, they sometimes find silly. People don't often buy into it, and suddenly they're thrust into a situation that involves challenge where they didn't even realize that they're talking about something that has direct and indirect connections to the actual heart of the challenges that they're struggling with. It's a really it's a great way to change up the conversation. I find that it's extremely helpful with individuals who have a diagnosis of ADHD, because you don't have to sit the entire time, because it involves moving. And I try to take it and bring it into this space, because this is my space and this is where I'm at right now in my life, and I still think there are ways to share that with people. And, you know, we don't always have a chance to get outside. We don't always have a chance to walk and feel the rain. And one of the beautiful things about adventure therapy is that something always happens, and it's always meaningful in some way.